Testing, 1, 2, 3. Yes, testing.
Hello.
Okay, welcome back, Minneapolis fans, to the gym, Minneapolis High School. We're here for the boys session here tonight at this doubleheader. Russell Broncos versus the Minneapolis Lions. The Lady Lions just dispatched the Lady Broncos by a score of 66-26, so probably the second largest victory over the Broncos in scores. Well, here we go with the boys. It's going to be an interesting season. Give you a little background here on the team, the game tonight. This is the 104th season of Minneapolis boys basketball. Last year they were 5-16 in the league, or overall 2-10 in the league. We are returning regulars that played at one point throughout the season with the following people: Keegan McCulloch, Corey Lomberger, Jared Schmidt, and Kyle Lomberger. And this is our second year as Eric Shoup as head coach. Logan Weedle. That's right, played last year too on the varsity. Thank you for reminding us. Between the two schools, this is the 29th game in the series dating back to 1945. Minneapolis leads the series 28-6. Russell won the last one here in this gym last February by 30 points. Well, Minneapolis had won the previous 11 games. So they were quite happy to end that streak last year, and they did it in a convincing fashion. We went out and beat them by 2 or 4 points. I can't remember what it was. 3 points on their home floor to start the season. Missing Jamel Townsend from last year, and Devin Knox, two heavy performers under the nets for us. We'll have to do without them. I would assume we're going to be a very guard-oriented team with lots of fast break and pressure defense. I have not talked with the coach, but I can't see him doing anything else. Can you, Mike?
No, I look for an up-tempo game. I don't know in the half court how well we'll do. If we can get our shot, I think we should be okay. We've got some three-point shooters. If they'll give us the arc, it's going to be a little tough sledding inside going against 6'3", 6'5", but I think an up-tempo game would suit us, and with the speed that we have.
Logan Weedle just hit 2 in a row, and Kyle Lomberger saying that's enough. You don't need to do any more. No matter what happens, I'm sure you'll see some exciting competitive basketball this year out of these young players.
Minneapolis High School and the site of tonight's NCAA league matchup between the visiting Broncos of Russell and our own Fighting Lions of Minneapolis. Once again, this pregame announcement that activity programs at Minneapolis High School are primarily for student participants.
Assistant coaches are Terry Parks and Doug Wilson.
The positive learning experience and the opportunity for personal growth for those student athletes participating in tonight's event.
What's the name of
Please
the other
remember to
assistant?
keep all
Doug Wilson?
comments positive and above all, enjoy the game. This competition is being conducted
Yes, Doug Wilson, Terry
as
Parks,
always according to the rules of the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the National Federation of State High School Associations. And now, since we had our Star Spangled Banner before the girls' game tonight, let's go right into our starting lineups. First of all, for the visiting Broncos of Russell, co-captains Mike, junior, number 1, Ethan Beck.
Starting lineups: Peck for Russell, 5'7", junior. Kyle Lomberger, for Minneapolis starts at one guard. Taylor Oakes, a 6-foot sophomore, a guard for Russell. Corey Lomberger, another guard for Minneapolis. Gage Paul, another forward, I guess I would call him, for Russell. Jared Schmidt for Minneapolis.
Three-guard offense.
Coach King.
It's like more of a kind of a two-guard offense for Russell with three big guys inside. Zach Axelson, 5'10" sophomore, will have the strength there as Minneapolis will counter with Logan Weedle. Rex Solden, 6'5", senior inside post, will be opposed by Keegan McCulloch. 6'3" and a sophomore, Keegan will have his hands full inside on the boards. Russell starting 6'5", 5'10", 6'3", 6 foot, and 5'7". Minneapolis will rely on quickness. And we'll see how this plays out here for Minneapolis. First game of the season for the Lions. Keegan will jump center for Minneapolis. Gage Paul will jump center for the Broncos. No, 5'10". That's what I thought. They looked like they had three forwards out there, two guards, and their 5'10" forward out jumps Keegan for the tip-off. Pressure defense by Minneapolis, man-to-man. Back door is no good, and Russell slips in there for the rebound, steps out of bounds. And it will be Minneapolis ball. Russell will apply the pressure full court. Gage Paul with an 8-foot wingspan is covering the ball as Logan plays it in for Minneapolis to Jared Schmidt. We have numbers. Kyle all the way to the basket. It rims off, and Russell claims the rebound as they set the offense. Broncos attacking this tight man-to-man defense, and Corey Lomberger is whistled with his first foul. And Russell will play it in under their own bucket. Out front to Oakes. Now in the corner to Peck, and he walks.
Second turnover on the Broncos.
And we'll play it in. Three-quarter court. Corey Lomberger with the ball backing up is double teamed. Now clears the timeline. Nice crossover dribble, spin move. Logan tries the baseline. Back out front to Schmidt. Now Logan Weedle looks at a three and resets the offense out front as Corey Lomberger calls the play for Minneapolis. Kind of a 3-2 zone, and there's a walk. Turnover Minneapolis as Corey takes the step before he puts the ball on the floor is called with the walk. 6:41 left first quarter. Minneapolis
Goose egg on both sides.
on the defense here. Full court pressure by Minneapolis. Schmidt almost picks the pocket. Now the entry pass, and that's a walk. Gage Paul got a little excited, had the ball inside, walks with the ball now hit. They pull him off the ball and they go straight up man-to-man. That's tipped out of bounds as the overplay by Solden, 6'5" senior, creates the turnover for Minneapolis. Full court pressure and reach-in foul by Kyle Lomberger. That will be his first foul. Minneapolis' second team foul. And Russell will play it in, three-quarter court. Nice tight defense by Minneapolis. Solden in close, has the bucket and the foul. And they're going to count the bucket.
Good on Kyle.
And that's two quick fouls on Kyle Lomberger as Grayson George pulls off the sweats, or the warm-ups, to report for duty as Kyle has his second foul here in the first quarter. Skip pass all the way through the defense, goes out of bounds, off the hand of Kyle Lomberger, and Russell will play it in. Nice defense by Corey Lomberger, and the bucket is up and in on the steal. And there's a nice turnover by Jared Schmidt, and Russell caught out of bounds on the inbounds play. And Minneapolis will get the ball back. Logan Weedle will trigger the inbounds play. Now Keegan McCulloch. Logan out front, three-point shot, back rim. Grayson George had it for a minute. Corey ends up with it. Over the back is Paul. And Corey Lomberger will go to the line to shoot two. Gage Paul's first personal foul. And 30-second timeout called by Russell. Wants to talk it over as two or three quick turnovers here by the Broncos have given Minneapolis a little bit of a momentum swing here. Kyle Lomberger, a little bit of foul trouble, had to go to the bench early here with two personal fouls. Grayson George comes in to play for him. He's a freshman, isn't he?
Yes,
Grayson's freshman?
Yes.
6'1" freshman getting some action here. We'll probably need to play pretty deep into this bench all year long. Corey Lomberger goes to the free throw line to shoot two here. First one is good. 3-2 Minneapolis, and Corey has all three. Second throw is good. Good pressure defense by Minneapolis trying to trap. Now Gage all alone all the way to the basket. Misses the layup, but is fouled. And the foul's on Logan Weedle, his first, Minneapolis' fourth team foul. Gage Paul to the line to shoot two, left-hander here. First one is good. Second throws off the front of the rim, and Solden kicks it out. Now stolen by Logan Weedle, 1-on-2. Pulls it back out, and Lomberger will reset the offense. Tipped out there by Paul on a skip pass, but steps out of bounds. It will be Minneapolis ball. Hutchison in for Russell, his first action. We play it in to Grayson George. Keegan McCulloch clear out on top, and Corey comes to get the ball and reset the offense for Minneapolis. It's a matchup zone. Skip past Keegan. Left-hand shots up and in. Nice head fake. Gets Russell out of position, and the easy bucket by McCulloch. And we almost pick up a loose ball. We do on a nice steal by Logan Weedle. And they're going to call a push on the floor. Logan having trouble getting the handle coming down the floor, is pushed at the end. They call it on the floor. Hutchison's first foul. And we play it in. Schmidt out to McCulloch. George looks at a three. Now Corey down the lane he goes. Called for a walk. Tried to put the brakes on and skidded a little bit. Is called for a walk. Russell all alone inside. Nice hands by Grayson George. Keeps Russell from an easy bucket. 4:27 left. Corey looks at a three, now goes all the way to the bucket, bounces the ball. Grayson better be ready for the pass because it was right there. As Corey went all the way to the rack, passed it right out to Grayson. Wasn't quite ready for the pass. Now Logan Weedle. Shoot, calling the play from the sideline. Once number 5. Out front, Logan Weedle now on the wing to Corey Lomberger. Passes up a three. Jump shot is up and no good. And Gage Paul is undercut by Keegan McCulloch. That's his first. And Casey Argenbright comes in. Schmidt. Player control. Gage Paul. Excuse me, that's Axelson. Runs into the defense. That's his first foul. Is this Casey Argenbright or Corey? Casey. Logan Weedle on the wing, looks inside for a cutter. Now back out front to Casey Argenbright. Now on the wing, throws it out of bounds. It's tipped out there by Russell. Almost a steal by Schmidt. Saves the easy fast break layup that Russell was looking for there, and Minneapolis still clinging to a 6-3 lead here at 3:21 left first quarter. Solden way out front, puts the ball on the floor, the 6'5" senior. Passes the ball over to Peck. Now Solden from the baseline, shots no good, and Logan Weedle with the rebound. The outlet pass to Corey Lomberger.
6-3 Minneapolis, 3 minutes to go first quarter.
Schmidt with a good look at a three, passes it up. Now out front to Keegan McCulloch, and Casey Argenbright resets the offense. 2-3 zone here. Skip pass to Corey. Passes up to three. Back out front to Logan Weedle. Three ball is no good. And Gage Paul with the rebound for the Broncos. Peck on the move for Russell. Kicks it over to Oakes, and they look to reset against this stingy man-to-man defense by Minneapolis. Oakes all the way to the basket. Rims off.
Foul on Keegan, number 2.
And that's Keegan McCulloch's second foul. 2:15 left first quarter. McCulloch with his second foul. Grayson George comes back in for Minneapolis, and Russell will play the ball in under their own bucket. Three ball is no good, and Logan Weedle doing a wonderful job on the defensive glass. Claims another board for Minneapolis. 2 minutes left. Schmidt in the paint he goes. Kicks it out to George. Back to Logan Weedle. Schmidt rescues the ball as Russell jumps into the passing lane but steps out of bounds as he out-muscles Peck for the ball. 6-3 Minneapolis in a low-scoring affair here in the first quarter. Skip pass inside is intercepted by Grayson George.
Tried the old alley-oop there.
They're going to call out on the floor foul on Oaks.
14th foul.
Checking in for the Broncos.
Gage Paul heads to the bench as Axelson comes back in and Corey Lomberger reports for duty. And Schmidt will get a quick breather.
For co-captain Corey Lomberger.
1:30 left first quarter. Logan Weedle with the ball out on top. Now Casey Argenbright resets the offense. Charlie Lynn in for Minneapolis. Corey Lomberger baseline drive, kicks it back to Casey Argenbright. Shot's no good. Grayson George with the rebound. His shot's no good. Now Argenbright with the follow-up in the lane is good. Nice head fake by Argenbright. Gets Russell off balance. Now they go all the way to the rack for the basket.
8-5 Lions, 45 seconds to go, first quarter.
.40 seconds left first quarter. Minneapolis looking for the last shot here. 30 seconds. 3-2 zone by Russell. Spreads the floor for Minneapolis. Now the cutter is Logan Weedle on the wing. 20 seconds. Entry pass to Charlie Lynn. Back out front. Corey Lomberger. Three-pointer. It's good. Nice ball movement by Minneapolis. Gets Corey an open look for a three-pointer. 10 seconds. Russell would like to do the same thing here. 3 to shoot. And long shot is no good. At the buzzer, it would have counted as Oaks finds an opening, but the shot is off the rim and no good, and that's the way the first quarter will end. Minneapolis 11, Russell 5. On a nice defensive effort here by Minneapolis. Minneapolis getting into a little bit of a foul trouble here, and going to have to play a little deeper into the bench there. 6 personal fouls, team fouls already. We'll be back with the second quarter here in just a minute.
Quarter action, the Lions leading 11-5. Minneapolis 7 turnovers, Russell 9. Minneapolis 16 fouls, Russell 4.
Checking back in for Minneapolis during the break, number 5.
Grayson George, Logan Weedle, Charlie Lynn, Jared Schmidt,
And
Corey
for the
Lomberger.
Broncos, number 15, Gage Paul back in the lineup.
Here we go. Russell looking to trap. We walk. Turnover Minneapolis. Here to start the second quarter. Russell will play it in. Schmidt overplaying and Russell having a little tough time getting it in. Axelson clears the timeline. Carries it.
Coming in for the Broncos, 6-foot junior, number 21, Chase Wiggins.
Wiggins in for Russell, sees his first action of the season. On the wing, Logan Weedle. Back out front to Corey Lomberger. Jump stop. Russell inbounds the ball. Good defensive pressure by Minneapolis. Jump shot from the baseline, back rim. Logan Weedle with another rebound from Minneapolis. Goes all the way to the basket. Cannot grab the handle on the ball. It goes out of bounds, and Russell will play it in under their own bucket. Could not get the handle as he goes to the rack. Would have to have gone up left-handed. Solden now with the ball, and Russell being pressured all over the court. Good hustle by Corey Romberger as Peck and Oaks are having difficulties with the pressure that Corey and Jared are putting on them. Solden. Oh, he's stuffed. The 6'5" senior stuffed by Grayson George, but Paul gets the stick back for Russell. Jump stop in the lane. That is not traveling.
I wouldn't think so. If that referee seems to think so. 11-7.
They clear the timeline now. Skip pass. In the lane he goes. Jump shot, no good. And the rebound by Charlie Lynn. Nice rebound by Charlie. Jump shot by Grayson George off the back of the rims. Tipped out of there by Schmidt. And it's going to be Minneapolis ball. And Corey will trigger in the inbounds play for Minneapolis. Out front to Logan Weedle. Lines up a 3-ball. It's good. Logan Weedle hammers down a 3-ball on that inbounds play. Minneapolis with a 14-7 lead. Peck. And Corey gets teed up.
That's a little oversensitive, I think.
Corey's third foul, and they're going to go ahead and tee him up at the same time.
I think that's a little oversensitive, myself.
Sixth team foul, seventh team foul on Minneapolis, so he's going to shoot the 1-and-1. Then they'll shoot the tee. And Corey with 3 fouls here in the first half. First free throw by Peck is no good. Now they'll shoot the tee.
Then they'll get the ball. Down by 7, 14-7.
First shot is no good. That one wasn't even close. That one's good. They will get the ball at half court, and Corey will find some time besides Coach Parks.
14-8 is the score. Should be anyway.
And we will sorely miss his presence on the court as Casey Argenbright comes in. Shot by Peck in the lane goes off the rim. Charlie Lynn with a hand on it. And we can't handle Paul inside as the left-hander has one off the glass and hits up and in. 14-9. Grayson George shot on the base from the wing is good. As the ball is tipped out right into his hands. Axelson skip pass into Paul. Turnaround shot is good. And Coach Shoup not liking exactly what's going on here. Shoup's wanting a 30-second timeout, but he isn't wanting to talk to his players. He's wanting a little bit of the action with the referee as we've been teed up early and whistled with 8 team fouls already here in the first half. We'll be back after this timeout. go. Minneapolis after the timeout. Casey Argenbright with the walking dribble as he clears half court. They look to trap. There's no way. Schmidt from the corner, three-pointer off the back of the rim, and Paul with the big rebound for Russell. Charlie Lynn back on defense quick, and the pass right over his shoulder goes out of bounds. Off Russell, and Minneapolis will retain possession here as Coach Shoup's calling the play for Casey Argenbright. It's man-to-man, and they're looking to trap Logan Weedle. And that's blocking foul. Moved in under Logan as he was in the air. That will be Russell's 5th team foul. And that's the first foul on the 6'5" senior Solden. Logan out front, now to Schmidt. Jump stop. And the rebound comes off to the 6'3" Pauls. Left-hand shot from the wing, no good, three-pointer. They get the rebound, and it's up and in. Foul is on Charlie Lynn.
Number 42, Charlie Lynn. That's his first personal.
Wiggins, a nice stick back there, has a chance to get Russell within one, and does with the three-point play. Kyle Lomberger and Keegan McCulloch will check back in, and we'll have to play here with 2 fouls here in the first half. 4:49, they'll have to watch. Kyle's been sitting since early in the first quarter. Man-to-man defense by Russell. Logan Weedle with the ball. Now Schmidt back out front to Casey Argenbright. It's man-to-man. Schmidt over to Logan Weedle. Back to Casey Argenbright. Down the lane he goes. Back to Logan Weedle. Schmidt, jump shot. Good. Jared Schmidt down the lane. Pulls up. And just what we didn't want. Keegan McCulloch picks up his 3rd foul on a reach-in foul. And Peck will go to the line for 2 shots as Minneapolis is over the limit. Keegan McCulloch's 3rd foul will find the bench right alongside Corey Lomberger. And Minneapolis will find quickly here that we're not deep enough to allow 2 starters to get into foul trouble here in the first quarter, or second quarter. Peck, second throw off the back of the rim, and Schmidt with the rebound. Outlet pass to Argenbright. Minneapolis clinging to a 2-point lead. Schmidt out front. Looks inside now. Weedle on the wing. Back out front to Argenbright. Weedle looking for a cutter. There's Kyle. Gets it back to Kyle. And Paul is whistled with the block as Kyle Lomberger gets the entry pass. 16th foul on Russell, and we'll play it in under our own bucket. Logan Weedle will throw it in for Minneapolis.
3:32 and a half. We're up 18-16.
Logan Weedle with 3 ball. It's good. Nice soft touch by Logan Weedle.
He took the arc on it, didn't he?
And Peck just goes right around Casey Argenbright. Axelson, that's a blocking foul every time. Argenbright will have to move his feet to play defense with these guys.
10th foul.
21-16, Minneapolis over the limit. Axelson goes to the line for 2 shots.
They didn't quite move that fast back in 8th grade.
First shot's up and in. 21-16, 17, excuse me. Minneapolis with a 4-point lead. Pauls goes to the bench. And Von Leahy in for Russell. Second throw, good.
21-18, Minneapolis. 3:05.
Argenbright running the point for Minneapolis. Schmidt's trapped over there and is hacked by Wiggins. And now Minneapolis into the bonus. Schmidt will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 here with 3:02 left in the first half. Wiggins first foul. Schmidt's first throw no good. Kyle Lomberger up high for the rebound. Axelson with the entry pass is intercepted by Charlie Lynn. Right in the passing lane there. Weedle with the ball on the wing, back out front to Argenbright. Kyle Lomberger back out front to Argenbright, on the wing to Weedle. Russell back into the 2-3 zone. Kyle all the way to the rack is hacked by Axelson, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Nice pass inside to Kyle Lomberger all the way to the basket. Is hacked by Axelson. It's his second. Kyle's first throw, no good. Oakes back in for Russell. And Kyle will get the second shot here. 2:30 left first half as Grayson George gets ready to report back in. And Selden, the 6'5 senior, cleans the glass for the Broncos. Nice crossover dribble by Peck. This time Argenbright's right with him. Selden, baseline, loses the handle, and an easy stick back by Russell. 21-20. A little overplay by Russell. Nice baseline drive by Kyle, and he's whistled for the walk.
Checking in for Minneapolis, 12, Grayson George.
Grayson back in for Minneapolis. Charlie Lynn with some good minutes. Pressed into duty. 30-second timeout by Russell's coach here. Minute 54 left, first half. We'll be back after this timeout.
1:54 to go on the half. Line is 21-20. Russell with the ball.
This is the kind of ball game Minneapolis needs to stay into. It seems like it's working well here in the first half. Still leading 21-20. Russell now with the ball. We're full court pressure. Wiggins with the ball. Selden all the way to the basket. Gets behind the defense, and Russell now with a 1-point lead. First lead of the game for the Russell Broncos. Schmidt, free throw line, turnaround jump shot's good. Jared Schmidt. And Minneapolis back in the lead. Jared Schmidt with a hustle move there to pick up that loose ball. Logan Weedle back to Schmidt. Is hacked by Peck. And Jared Schmidt will go to the free throw line. 1-and-1. Now ninth team foul on Russell. Puts Jared Schmidt to the free throw line here. Shooting 1-and-1. No good. George slips in there for the rebound. Stick back. Grayson George quick to the paint. The stick back. He is fouled. And he'll shoot two. First throw is good. Nice stroke there by Grayson George. Von Leahy with his first foul. George, second throw is good, and Minneapolis back to a 3-point lead, 25-22. Axelson all the way down. The shot is up and in by Oaks as they ended up with numbers 3-on-2 there at the end. 25-24 Minneapolis. Argenbright out to George.
55 seconds in the half.
Not a good pass by the freshman as Axelson takes it away, and nice pressure by Jared Schmidt. Selden playing out 35 feet away from the basket, 6'5", can handle the rock. Now Axelson being handled by Schmidt, cannot handle the pressure put on him by Jared Schmidt, and the ball goes out of bounds to Minneapolis. Corey Lomberger will come back in for this final possession. And some nice minutes by Casey Argenbright. And we'll work this thing for the last shot as Axelson comes out to pick up Corey. Grayson George on the wing, Logan Wadle, Schmidt, and Kyle Lomberger. 3-2 zone. Logan looking for the shot. Schmidt, three-pointer. It's good! From 26 foot out, Jared Schmidt hammers down a three ball at the buzzer, and it counts as Minneapolis goes to the locker room with a 28-24 lead. Wow, what a shot by Schmidt at the buzzer. He had to back out another 3 or 4 feet and hammers one down from long distance to give Minneapolis a 4-point lead. We'll be back with point totals here in just a minute.
Okay, first half unofficial stats. We have 12 rebounds. They have 14, so that's pretty close. 13 turnovers apiece. 10 fouls apiece. We lead them by 4, 28-24. Led 11-5 at the first quarter. Free throws, we are 4 of 9. They are 7 of 15. Unofficial scoring so far. Keegan McCulloch, 2 points, 1 rebound. Corey Lomberger, 7 points, 1 rebound. Kyle Lomberger, 0 and 0. Jared Schmidt, 7 points, 3 rebounds. Logan Weedle, 6 points, 3 rebounds. Grayson George, 4 points, 2 rebounds. Corey Argenbright, 2 points, 1 rebound. Charlie Lynn, 0 points, 1 rebound. So far, I'd say probably the 2 pleasant things in the half is to be able to see how a couple freshmen are stepping in and playing quite well.
Yes.
Grayson George and Casey Argenbright. And Charlie Lynn off the junior varsity last year. He was a hustler last year. I didn't quite not know if he'd ever make it a varsity ball or not.
Doing fine.
He's doing quite well in here.
Yeah.
On defense, making some good steals, making his presence felt underneath the basket. Even though he's not one of these 6'5 guys, 6'4 guys in Whistle. We haven't been out rebounded horribly, only 14-12.
That's not bad.
For being out height like we are, it's very good.
I've been real impressed with the defense. The kids are getting back. Yeah, they got caught a couple of times not getting back quick enough on defense, but for the most part, I've been playing some just pretty good defense. I think they can play a little better defense and not foul quite so much, seeing as how we're a little bit not quite as deep as some teams in the past. They're going to have to, like you mentioned, Dale, play some of the freshmen, and 2 freshmen and sophomore are playing quite a bit so far in this game. But playing rather well on defense. I think the difference right now is Minneapolis 3-point shooting. We've hit 2 or 3 trays, and I think that's the difference of the ball game.
No doubt about it. Yeah, they have no trays. We have 2. And that's big time. We'll take a little music break and be back. All right, welcome back, fans. Getting ready to throw the ball in here, start the second half. Again, the Lions lead after 1 half play. 28-24. Black very good and tightly contested ball game here. The Lions with 4 trays in the first half. A big factor in this fourth half. Everything else fairly even. Rebounds, turnovers.
Fourth quarter and still have 3 fouls. I would say that would be a good thing. Almost a 5-second call as Axelson has trouble inbounding the ball for Russell. Still the tight man-to-man defense by Minneapolis is tipped out of there by Solden. And Minneapolis will get the ball here on a turnover by Russell. Now Russell back into a matchup zone, 3-2, or a 1-2-2. Keegan in the middle with the right hand, cannot finish. And Russell pulls down the rebound on the missed shot by McCulloch. Wiggins. Left hand outside shot is an air ball. Saved back to Pauls, and the Karam comes out to Kyle. Now a 3-point shot by Schmitz, no good, and Pauls grabs the rebound for Russell. Peck on the move, on the wing, Wiggins, it's good. Wiggins with a nice look from 3-point range. Now Corey all the way down the lane gets the shot off. It's no good. And Russell with the rebound. Paul inside is hacked by Schmidt. And Paul will go to the free throw line and shoot 2 here. Jared's first foul. Paul with a chance to put Russell in the lead here. First shot in and out. Grayson George with some good minutes here for the freshman. Front rim, Logan Weedle steps in to claim that carom. And now Minneapolis resets the offense. Entry pass to Kyle, tipped away by Axelson, and Peck for a minute had numbers. Wiggins all the way to the rack is good. Quick step and the crossover dribble, and he had clear sailing all the way to the basket. And Russell with a 1-point lead. Skip pass to Grayson George. Now back out front to Corey. Drives the lane and his bounce pass to Kyle goes out of bounds. And it will be Russell ball when we get back. 30-second timeout. Coach Shoup wants to talk about this as Russell with a 1-2-2 zone here is presenting some problems for Minneapolis on the offensive end. Here we go, back to the action. Peck hands it off to Axelson. Minneapolis in this tight man-to-man defense out front to Solden. Down the wing, 3-point shot is no good. Paul with the rebound and the rejection by Grayson George. Pull-up shot by Corey Lomberger rims off, and Solden with the rebound. Paul in close, it's good. 31-28. Russell.
Their biggest lead tonight.
Kyle with the ball in the lane, kicks it back out to Corey. Three-point shot, rims off. And Wiggins with the rebound for Russell. Solden, baseline, jump shot, it's good. 33-28. Reach-in foul on Axelson.
Foul is charged to number 33, Zach Axelson. Checking in for Minneapolis, number 5, Jared Schmidt.
33-28, Axelson's third foul. He'll head to the bench. Corey will inbound the ball for Minneapolis. 4:35 left, third quarter. And Solden steps in front of that bounce pass across the baseline. Turnover Minneapolis on the inbound play. Peck out front to Solden. Has a first quick step. And they call it on the floor. Keegan whistled with his fourth foul.
The foul is charged to number 34,
Half court overall.
That's his fourth personal foul.
Arden Bright and Charlie
Checking in for Minneapolis, from Shiro, Casey, Arden Wright, and number 42, Charlie Lynn.
Three-point shot by Peck, no good, and Kyle Lomberger clears the glass for Minneapolis. Argenbright on the move for Minneapolis down the lane. Nice pass to Charlie Lynn. He goes up strong and is fouled. By Solden, and Lynn will go to the line and shoot two. Chance to get into the scorer's book right here. Charlie Lynn's first throw is good. 33-29. Charlie Lynn gets the second shot here at the free throw line for Minneapolis. Back rim, and Logan Weedle pulls down the rebound from Minneapolis. Big Blue resets the offense here as Russell in this matchup zone. Kyle, turnaround jump shot, free throw line, no good, and Paul, with about an 8-foot wingspan, pulls down that rebound. Solden back to Paul, back to Peck, three-pointer, no good. And Wiggins walks as he tries to get position on the baseline as Russell kind of controlling that offensive glass. Turns the ball over to Minneapolis. Two sophomores and a freshman on the floor for Minneapolis. Couple seniors out there showing the way. Now the entry pass to Kyle. Outlet pass to Casey Argenbright is taken away. And Schmidt covers the floor real quick. Saves the easy layup. Comes from nowhere and is whistled with the foul. They'll shoot two. Peck will go to the line. Schmidt's second foul. Peck's first throw, no good.
Back in the game for Minneapolis, 12, Grayson George.
Grayson George back in for Minneapolis. Schmidt gets a breather. Free throw, no good. Solden with the offensive board is tipped out there by Casey Argenbright. And Russell will play it in under their own bucket. Quick pass into Paul, and Charlie Lynn with the pushing foul underneath. It's whistled with his second free throw, foul. Charlie gets the assignment of guarding 6'5" Solden, the senior. Pretty big, strapping guy. Peck down the lane, off the glass and in. One-hand runner. And now Russell out to a 6-point lead. Logan with the ball on the wing, back out front to Argenbite. Now back to Kyle, out to Logan. Kyle down the lane, jump shot, rims off. Kyle with a good look from 10 foot on the wing and couldn't get it to drop. Now Russell back with the ball again. Tipped away by Kyle on a nice defensive move. Gets in between the two Russell players and tips that ball away. Oakes back in for Russell, and Hutchison sits down. Wiggins off the bench has played most of the game for Russell Broncos. Peck down the lane he goes, off the glass. It's good. One-hand runner. No one there to stop the penetration. Now Corey out to Grayson George, three-point shot, rims off. Yeah, that's still that way. Well, sure looked like a good call to me, and it will stay with Minneapolis. Tipped out of there by Russell.
Into the lineup for Minneapolis.
2 minutes left, third quarter. Schmidt back in for Minneapolis, and Corey Lomberger will throw it in for Big Blue. Nice crossover dribble by Corey, kicks it out to Kyle, and a blocking foul on Peck. Third team foul on Russell. Peck's second personal foul, and Minneapolis will play it in under our own bucket. Minute 50 left, third quarter. Kicks it out front, over to Schmidt. Schmidt looks for a cutter. Skip pass to Corey, back to Logan, over to Jared Schmidt. Logan spots up for a three ball, it's good. That cuts into that lead, nice three ball by Logan Weedle. Peck all the way to the basket. Is tripped by Schmidt, that's his third foul. And Peck will go to the line to shoot two. Minneapolis cuts into that 8-point lead. Now has it whittled down to 5. Peck will shoot two here with a minute 27 left. First throw is off the front of the rim, no good. I guess I don't have him on mine. Second throw, no, yeah, rolls over the rim. And it's good. 38-32, 6-point lead. Nice crossover dribble by Corey Lomberger. He's hacked. Peck has him on the arm on the jump stop. Peck's third foul, and Logan will play it in under her own bucket. Schmidt back to Lomberger. Now on the wing to Logan Weedle. Out front, Corey. Jump stop. Pass to Charlie Lynn, and he's pounded. By Turner. Nick Turner had him on the arm. Charlie Lynn will go to the line to shoot two.
That is his first personal foul. The shooter, Charlie Lynn.
Lynn with a chance here at the free throw line again. First one is good. And Charlie Lynn just keeps pouring them in from the free throw line. Fourth one is good. 3 out of 4 tonight for Charlie Lynn. Now a little pressure by Minneapolis. Broncos with a timeout. Minneapolis gets this game back within 4. Two-possession game here. Minute 7 left, third quarter. We'll be back after this full timeout.
Welcome back. The Lions trailing 38-34. 28-24 Lions in the half.
Well, they've been playing real well on defense. I'm really impressed with the effort they've given us on defense here. A little bit outmanned on the boards, but they're really strapping on the defensive part of the game tonight, that's for sure. Solden into Peck. We double team him. Now they break the timeline with Wiggins. They have numbers. Kicks it out to Oates, and he drains the free ball. Corey, crossover dribble. Back out front to Logan Weedle. Corey Lomberger with the ball, looks over to the wing, and Schmidt. I think Coach Shoup wants the last shot here. .25 to shoot as Oakes comes out to put a little pressure on Corey. Oh yeah. They steal it, now throw it away. We'll get the ball back. 1 second left. Kyle Lomberger's quick hands all the way to the rack with a quick bucket.
And we thought, oh no, but the ball was loose. Kyle picked it up and raced into the layup.
Kyle with a quick 2 steps to the basket. Now Minneapolis will get a shot at this with 1 second left in the third quarter. We'll have to catch and shoot. And that's what happened. Schmidt in and out. Schmidt catch and shoot from the outside the arc. It was a 3 ball. It would have counted. And it just rims out. And that's the way the third quarter will end. 41-36. Russell with a 5-point lead. We'll be back with the final quarter here in just a minute.
17-8. Need a turnaround here. Final stand. Possession arrow.
Minneapolis plays it in to start the fourth quarter. The alley-oop to Kyle. He's got some ups now. He's hammered by Solden on the backside as we alley-oop. Is he 5'9"? He gets right up there. Back door to Kyle Lomberger, and he went up after it. He's hammered. And Minneapolis will play it in. 15th foul. Almost a steal by Wiggins, rescued by Logan Weedle. Corey, jump stop. In the lane he goes. Shot's no good. Solden comes out of there with the ball for Russell. And blocking foul on Logan Weedle. 6th team foul on Minneapolis. That's Logan's second foul. Axelson back in for the Broncos. Wiggins back out front to Peck. Paul. On the floor, they called Jared Schmidt, I believe.
Yes. He scored. Team 7, 1-1.
Schmidt with the 4th foul here in the fourth quarter. Paul will shoot a 1-and-1 here. The left-hander's first shot is no good, and Charlie Lynn cleans the glass for Minneapolis. Peck with a good defense on Corey to stop the lane penetration there. Out front, Corey Lomberger drives again, baseline, into the paint. He goes, and we got a holding foul.
17th foul, 1-1 for Corey.
On Wiggins. Corey will shoot a 1-1 here as both teams are into the 1-1 here with 7:11 left, fourth quarter. First shot is no good. Free throw shooting woes continue for Minneapolis, shooting well under or right at 50%. Peck handling the ball for Russell, hands off to Axelson, guarded closely by Jared Schmidt. 6 feet by Jared Schmidt. Axelson cannot get around him. Wiggins all the way out front handles the ball for the Broncos. Off the bench has played rather well. Solden. Peck almost has his pocket picked by Corey, and skip pass over to Paul, and Kyle has him on the arm, his third, excuse me.
Fouls on number 3, Lomberger, Kyle. That's their first foul. The shooter gets Paul.
Paul shoots the 1-1. First shot is good. Second throw by Paul is no good, and Corey Lomberger has the board for Minneapolis. Now on the wing to Logan Weedle. That looked like it might have been tipped by Russell as it went through there, but it's called out of bounds to Russell as Corey breaks down the defense. His skip pass goes out of bounds. Now Peck with the ball. And a blocking foul on Corey Lomberger, and
Fouls on number 4, Corey Lomberger. That's his third personal foul.
that's Corey's fourth personal foul.
The technical counted, huh?
Evidently. Peck. Free throw is good. (43-36). Russell 37 or a 7-point lead. Second throw is no good, and Kyle Lomberger with the board for Minneapolis. Casey Argenbright back in for Minneapolis will run the point here as Corey heads to the bench with 4 fouls. 5:58 left, fourth quarter. Logan Weedle now back to Casey Argenbright. Skip pass, Logan Weedle. And that's blocked out of bounds by Oakes. I thought Grayson George's stuff on the 6'5 Solden was better than that. Weedle hands it off to Argenbright, and they reset the offense. In the middle, Kyle over to Logan. Jump stop. Kicks it out to Keegan McCulloch. Loses the handle. And Russell Broncos come up with that loose ball. Now Solden. He walked. Yep. Keegan did a good job on defense that time. He took away the right hand of Solden. Solden beat him to the basket last time, and Keegan ended up with a foul. This time, the much better position on defense. Keegan knows that right hand. He can only put it on the floor. Stops him. This time creates the turnover. Minneapolis back in business with the ball with 5 minutes left in this game. Kyle in the corner, back out front to Casey Argenbright. Out to Kyle on the baseline, jump shot, no good. And Minneapolis picks up the loose ball. Argenbright looks at a three and turns it down. 4:45 left, fourth quarter. 43-36. We need a bucket right here. Schmidt. Now McCulloch, right hand is good. Nice spin move by Keegan McCulloch. Had Solden on his hip. We're over the limit on fouls here, so we don't want to put them at the free throw line as a nice back door to Paul. Gets Russell back to a 7-point lead. Under 4 minutes now. Full timeout by Coach Shoup. He wants to talk about it. Not much movement on the Minneapolis offensive end here, and we'll be back after this full timeout.
Back in the game for Minneapolis, before Corey Lodberger and for 42, Charlie Lynn.
All right, we're back. Sorry about the Ellsworth there, everybody. Let's check that out.
Here we go, 3:55 left, fourth quarter. Corey back in from Minneapolis. Looks to penetrate this 3-2 zone by Russell. The entry pass to Keegan McCulloch. Back out to Schmidt. Can't get the three off, and we got a blocking foul on Peck. That'll put Schmidt at the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1.
Fourth foul on Peck.
The foul is charged with number 1, Ethan Peck, his fourth personal foul. The shooter, Jared
Peck
Schmidt.
with 4 fouls. Schmidt, free throws up and in. Wiggins will come in to replace Peck.
Stepping back in the lineup for Russell, number 21, Chase Wiggins.
45-39. Schmidt with a chance to get Minneapolis back within 5 here. Free throw is no good. That is a good call. What a hustle move by Jared Schmidt from the free throw line. Ran down that loose ball, tipped out there by Charlie Lynn, and bounces it off Russell's player's thigh. Now a three-point shot by Schmidt. It's good. Jared Schmidt. And then he goes diving out of bounds over there for the loose ball, and Russell wants a quick timeout. Schmidt buries the three ball, and now Minneapolis down to a one-possession ball game here with 3:28 left in the fourth quarter. Quick full timeout now by Russell's coach. We'll be back after this timeout. Here we go. Schmidt, McCulloch, Weedle, Lonberger, and Lynn on the floor for Minneapolis. Full court pressure by Minneapolis. Oakes gets the ball into Solon. One dribble and picks up his dribble. Now Oakes clears the timeline for Minneapolis. Axelson, three-point shot, no good. Tipped out there by Schmidt. I think Weedle had blocking foul. Nope, they call it a reach-in foul on Jared Schmidt, and he is fouled out. 3:13 left in the ball game. Kyle Lonberger will come back in. 10th team foul for Minneapolis, so we're over the limit. He gets two. First one's off the front of the rim, no good. Neither team shooting the ball well from the free throw line, and here late in the game, Russell not very well at all. misses both of them. And McCulloch with the rebound. Weedle back out front to Corey Lomberger, drives the lane and pulls it back out. 2-3 zone right now by Russell. We throw the ball away. Wiggins. Oh, what a play by Kyle Lomberger. Outruns the offense, tips it back, and saves it before it goes out of bounds. What a steal. What a hustle play. Wow, by Kyle Lomberger. In a half of a court, stole the ball, recovered the ball, tipped it back to our teammate, and then led the fast break on the other end. Oh my, that's some wheels. We'll be back. Another timeout here, I think taken by Minneapolis. We'll be back after this timeout.
Russell, 2:47 to go. Lions with the ball.
Checking in for Russell, number 12, Adam Hutchinson, and for Minneapolis, number 12, Grayson George.
3-point lead here by Russell. Minneapolis with the ball and a chance to tie this thing up or get within 1 point. One possession game here. Man-to-man defense by Russell. Baseline move by Corey. And there over the back, Keegan McCulloch with real good position. And they get Solden over the back, his third foul, and Keegan will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Will he shoot left-handed or right-handed? Yep, he's going to shoot her left-handed. Paul with the big rebound for Russell, kicks it back to Peck. He clears the timeline, guarded closely by Logan Weedle. Puts the ball on the floor, dribbles it off her foot. Shot is up and in by Peck. 2:21 left. Minneapolis needing the basket here as Russell in a matchup zone here. Corey drives the lane, shot is up, no good. Tipped out of there by McCulloch, but Wiggins comes away with a loose ball for Russell. $1:53 left. Minneapolis just down 4 here. Had it within 3 points with the possession. Now Peck in the lane, finds Wiggins, turnaround, one-hander. No good, and I think they catch Corey Lomberger with the reach-in foul.
Number 5. Corey.
And that's number 5 on Corey. And Casey Argenbright will replace Corey as Schmidt and Lomberger have both fouled out here in a tough match here with Russell. Wiggins pounds down the first one. We're over the limit. It's a 2-shot foul for Chase Wiggins. 48-42. Second throw is good. On the move, we need to bucket quickly here to get this thing back to 2 possessions. Grayson George now in. Argenbright now to Logan Weedle. Argenbright off to Grayson George. Back to Casey Argenbright. 3-second call. Turnover Minneapolis. Solden to play it in for Russell. And now Russell with a 7-point lead and the ball $1:20 left. Coach Shoup getting his men where he wants them here, as we're going to be tight man-to-man all over the floor here. Reach-in foul on Kyle Lomberger as Wiggins comes to get the ball. He'll go to the free throw line again here, just getting done, making two.
Fouls on number 3, Kyle Lomberger.
That's Kyle's fourth foul. Wiggins to the line to shoot two. Two-shot foul here as Minneapolis over the limit. Wiggins makes another free throw. Extends the lead now to 8 points for Russell. Second one's good. 51-42, Russell with a minute 15 left. Casey Argenbright drives the lane, jump stop, off balance, has to unload the ball. It goes into Russell's hands, turnover Minneapolis. Full timeout by Russell, and we'll take one too. Russell 51, Minneapolis 42. Minute left in this fourth quarter. Here we go. Minute left in this contest. Russell to throw the ball in. Axelson to the backcourt for Peck. Quick foul by Casey Argenbright. Sends Peck to the free throw line to shoot two. Minneapolis over the limit. First one's off front of the rim, no good. Peck, not a good free throw shooter. Has not connected too many tonight. Off front of the rim there. Grayson George.
Peck fouled up.
And Peck is gone. First one to foul out now for Russell. Peck with a reach-in foul after the missed free throw. This will send Grayson George to the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1.
There we go. There's the template.
Grayson's first throw, no good. Yes. Gets the shooter's roll, bounced up and back down through. Second throw off the back of the rim, no good, and that was a two-shot foul because Russell is over the limit also. That's their 10th. And a quick foul to stop the clock, but it's Keegan McCulloch fouling, and that's his fifth. Charlie Lynn in to replace free throw by Wiggins is no good. He hasn't missed too many at the line here in the fourth quarter. He's been there quite a bit. Wiggins' second throw, no good. Weedle with the rebound for Minneapolis. 51-43. We need a quick bucket. Right here, let it rip. Nice shot by George. Just rims off as Solden claims the board. Now Axelson runs into Casey Argenbright. Player control foul. Axelson That's his fourth. Now Minneapolis needing a quick bucket. Goes into the backcourt, Oaks. Passes it back to Logan Weedle. Can't get the shot off. Now on the wing, Grayson George with a three ball, no good. Oaks with the rebound. And they call it on the floor, way out on the floor, but ball went on in. Reach-in foul on Argenbright. Excuse me, Logan Weedle. Not anywhere near a flagrant foul, just a reach-in foul. It was intentional, of course, but Paul with the free throw, it's up and in. 9-point lead now for Russell.
10 seconds to go.
That second shot is missing. Charlie Lynn with the rebound from Minneapolis. Argenbright throws it away. George back out to Logan Weedle. Three-point shot is in and out. No good. And Russell comes away with a 9-point victory. 52-43 on a hard-fought game here as Minneapolis puts on the D tonight. Plays a very good defensive game. A little bit outmanned, but played a very, very good ball game. And that's the way it ends up. A 9-point victory for Russell. We'll be back with point totals here in just a minute.
All right, unofficial wrap-up here on the boys' game against Russell. First of all, this is Russell's second game in a row for a win. And that's the first time they beat us 2 games in a row since back between 1999 and 2000. So quite a stretch there, turn things around for the Broncos. Kind of the story of the night here. They lead us in all categories, including the scoreboard. They out-rebounded us 32-27. We had 22 turnovers, so they're 17. And so that hurt pretty bad. We had 24 fouls compared to their 21. The only place where they were really deficient on the night was in free throws. They were horrid, 15 of 36. The Lions were 9 of 18. They really could have made a walk away in this game if they had hit their free throws.
I agree.
They hit 2 trays on the night. The Lions had 6 trays on the night.
I think it was our outside shooting kept us in this ball game, and down the stretch it was our turnovers that kind of took us out of it. So
I don't know when the last time 3 Lions have fouled out of a game. In my memory, that's something we haven't seen very much of. But they took over the game in the third quarter. They made a little comeback on us in the second quarter. That scored to 17-19 to Carl with 4 points. And there in that third quarter, they got up by 1, and then 3, and then 5, and just kept the lead. Outscored us in the third quarter 17-8, and in the final stanza 11-7. Unofficial scoring and rebounds. Keegan McCulloch hampered all night by fouls. 4 points, 4 rebounds. Corey Lomberger, again, a lot of pine time tonight. 7 points all in the first half. 2 rebounds overall. Kyle, 2 points, 3 rebounds. Jared Schmidt, 11 points, 4 rebounds. Logan Weedle, 9 points, 6 rebounds. Grayson George, 5 points, 4 rebounds. Casey Argenbright, 1 point. And Charlie Lynn, 1 rebound for Casey Argenbright, 0 points. Charlie Lynn, 3 points, 3 rebounds. Again, I think like we talked about at the end of the first half, some of the more brighter spots in the game was seeing some freshmen come in and play well. And Charlie Lynn coming in off the junior varsity experience. Getting some good defensive minutes in. He was up with 3 points and three rebounds. He held his own underneath the basket there quite well, I thought, against the big boys.
He did a good job coming off the bench, gave Coach Shoup some good minutes. The defense was pretty decent. He got to the free throw line, scored some points for his team, and I thought he did a good job. I thought everyone did a really good job on the defensive end. And you mentioned earlier the 5 more turnovers than Russell was probably the turning point down the stretch.
Well,
There's 2 or 3 turnovers we really couldn't afford to have. And
that, and I didn't count up our shooting percentage in the second half, but it wasn't very good either. So those combine those things, and that's what ends up being a 9-point loss here at home to open the season. Lions go 0-1 in the league and 0-1 on the year. Got to give to Russell. They're playing good ball.
Yeah,
they're a good team. I don't know that they're the best team in the league, but they're a good team.
I think that's a team that will get better as the year goes along. They've got some 3 or 4 decent athletes, and when they come together as a team, I think they'll be pretty good team.
That Peck is a very good point
Yeah.
guard. Very good point guard.
The Wiggins comes off the bench. I think he was their high point scorer, but he did not start. He played most of the game and did quite a bit of the scoring.
I can't remember, was this head coach, did he have him last year, or was that his first year?
I don't remember him. I don't remember either one, actually. That little different twist with the 3-2 zone, 1-2-2, the way they spread it out and match up. But it was kind of effective against us because we rely on that outside shot so much.
Yeah, it's, quite honestly, we're going to run into a lot of teams this year that are bigger than us. And
all of them.
Yeah, practically all of them, I'm sure. And we are going to have to depend on shooting well if we're going to win. And we started off fairly decently here in the game with that, and the second half it kind of went south. So some of the frustrations, I think, probably helped that out. But,
limit the turnovers, and we were right in this thing to the end, a couple turnovers late. Then, of course, 3 guys fouled out in the last 2 minutes, so we were really thin then.
Well, Dale Leach and...
My name is Mike Perry.
And Charles Lomberg are going to sign off tonight. Thanks for watching these games and listening to them. Your tape delayed on Channel 37 MCTV and live stream on www.910kina.com. Good night, folks. We'll see you at the Blue and Gold Classic next Tuesday afternoon, December 4th, for the Bennington Bulldogs taking on the Lions.